I rise in strong support for my amendment to increase the withholding threshold for assistance to Nigeria from 50% to 100%, while keeping in place benchmarks that demand Nigeria take effective steps to address the violence and persecution that continue to devastate the country. Nigeria has faced a horrific wave of violence that its corrupt government has failed to address. For years, and especially in recent months, Christians and other religious minorities in Nigeria have been subjected to violence and terrorism at the hands of extremists operating with impunity. Their churches are burned and entire communities are erased. If the aid conditions included in the bill are important enough to withhold half of all the funding to the Nigerian government, then they are important enough to withhold all of the funding.
The purpose of this hearing is to raise the aid withholding from 50% to 100%, or to stop aid to Nigeria. The underlying bill before this amendment was set at 50%. This takes it a step further. Essentially, they're saying until the Nigerian government takes effective steps to stop what's happening to Christians in their country, then the American taxpayer should not be sending aid to Nigeria. He went on to say that there's no reason why the American taxpayer should be sending money to places that do not respect our values. The full spending bill then went on to pass the House 217 to 209 with the vote basically crossing party lines, stating that the Nigerian government has failed to stop what's happening and to protect Christians. Stated that they are turning a blind eye, and that's obvious. If you are familiar with what's been happening in Nigeria, I mean, this has been going on for a very long time, that we've been silently having these discussions, and it doesn't seem to be getting better. No new rules have been added. They're essentially saying that the Secretary of State still needs to confirm that Nigeria is taking the appropriate steps before a single dollar gets dispersed. He went on to say that foreign aid should never be a reward for failure, and I agree. So this isn't final law yet, but it is a part of a spending bill, and it's getting an uptick in coverage in Washington. Not enough to my liking. This bill still has to move through the rest of the process, but it's a real signal as to where the pressure on Nigeria is heading. When you look at what's happening with Christians across the globe, actually, the mainstream media is largely ignoring it. And those who are attempting to speak out are not getting the coverage that they deserve either. So it's up to us Christians and those who care about this to do the footwork. This is Representative Gregory Stube out of Florida, doing incredible work. I go into greater detail on this topic over on my Substack. You can click the link in my bio to join my community.